guys, it's Sarah, and today I wanted to do a video talking about some of the BookTube videos that I have been enjoying lately. I just kind of wanted to do a little bit more of sharing the love for people on BookTube and talking about some videos that maybe not everybody has heard of, and also give the opportunity for you guys to maybe find some other channels. A lot of these are going to be people that I did not mention on my booktuber shout out. Some of them are a little bit bigger booktubers, not all of them, but I wanted to just point out some specific videos that after I got done watching it, I was like, that was a great video. I really, really enjoyed that. And I will have links to all of these videos down below. So if any of them pique your interest, go ahead and check them out down below. The first one I want to mention is from Samantha over at Thoughts on Tomes, and she just posted a video this week about Konmariing her TBR. So she's using the Konmari Method, which is the method of organizing from the book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. I read that book last year, and I actually did that with my scrapbook room. I organized my scrapbook room kind of using that method, and basically what it is physically putting your hands on everything and deciding whether or not that's something that brings you joy and whether you want to keep it or not, and base it on that. So you're physically touching all these things. So Samantha decided to do that with her TBR book. So she took all of her TBR books and got them off the shelves, and she physically handled each and every one, and she got rid of so much, you guys. It was incredible. And just watching her go through that process, she films the entire thing, and I just loved it, and I thought it was a great concept. I don't know if I would have the cojones to do it because I'm so indecisive about it. I don't think I'd want to get rid of anything, but good for her, and I loved watching it, and it was motivating. So if you're thinking about kind of trying to whittle down your TBR and maybe get rid of some things, I think that that would be a great video to reference. The second one I want to talk about is from Peter at Peter Likes Books, and he did a video entitled Why I Love the Library. So he did a little discussion video about his experience going to the library and just what it has meant for him growing up and what it means to him now, and I just loved it. I thought he had some great points, and you guys know me, I'm definitely a big champion for supporting your local library. I think it's so important. The third one I want to mention is a little video series, actually. It's not just one specific video. I will link the latest one down below, but these are little videos from Girl About Library, and they are 60-second book review videos. I was like, what? When I saw her doing those, I was like, that is fantastic. Book review videos are probably the least watched, at least on my channel. I don't get a lot of people viewing those videos. It depends on the book, and just they don't get a lot of views. They really don't. And I think it's definitely something where if it's not a popular book or a book that everyone's talking about right now, then people don't tend to watch a book review about it because they're just not all that interested. But hers are 60 seconds, so it takes no time at all. You get her full thoughts on them, you get the description of the book, and I think they're brilliant. So I will leave her latest one linked down below. The next one is from Reagan at Peruse Project, and she just recently posted a video that talks about the 5 YA cliches that she loves. So I thought that was very interesting because a lot of people view cliches as bad, but sometimes they're good and sometimes they draw you in. And even though they really are bad, you can still love them, like a guilty pleasure type of thing. So she goes through some of her favorite little components of YA books that are kind of categorized as cliche, but she still loves them, and she explains why, and I thought it was great. The next one is from Heather over at Bookables, and she did a video that is titled, How Do You Deal with the Pressure to Read? And I related to this video so much. Heather is a big book reviewer. She gets a lot of books from publishers, and she definitely feels that pressure to read these books and to get her thoughts out there and to help promote them, and how she struggles to balance it with books that she just wants to read because she wants to read them or because they're already on her shelf versus reading all these new books that are being sent to her. And I have definitely struggled with that as well. I struggle to find a balance between reading whatever I want to read versus books that are sent to me for review, because especially if it's a book that is sent to me and I have had contact with the publisher and we have an agreement, I have to honor that. Otherwise, I'm not going to get sent any more books. So I have to really make sure that I am planning that out and that I am making sure that I keep my commitments to those publishers while also still, you know, just picking books off of my own shelf and whatever I want to read. And I definitely related to that video a lot and just talking about the struggles with that. So I thought it was a great one. The next one I want to talk about is Natasha over at My Reading is Odd, and she just posted a library book haul sale, and her haul is awesome. It really, really is. She got a lot of really great books for a great price. I was shocked at how many great books she had. And she also had a reading vlog that was going up the previous week to that. And she talked about going to the sale as well. And then she actually showed how she would buy some books from the library sale that had like the plastic covers on them that the library has. And she showed how you can take those off. And that was fantastic because I actually did that to some of the books I bought recently at the library. So both of those are great. I will do the library sale haul down below, but if you want to look back on her channel, you know, just look back a few videos and you will see a reading vlog where she goes to the library, where she actually goes to the sale, and you can see it there. This next one is from Brittany at Basically Brit, and she did this one actually a while ago, but it is something that stuck with me, and it was just a book unhaul. And the reason I like this one is because the way that she did it was extremely different. She didn't, you know, sit in front of the camera face to face and show what she was doing and everything. She had a very unique way of filming it, and I thought it was fantastic, and I just really enjoyed it. This next one is also one that was posted a while ago, but it's something I really enjoyed, and this is from Haley at Haley in Bookland, and she did a battle of the cover changes. So she talked about some books and book series who have recently had cover changes going on, and she talks about which one she likes better, the original or the new one. And I thought it was really interesting. I liked her thoughts behind everything, and they made a lot of sense. And then obviously she shows the two book covers, and I just really thought it was great. Next one is from Lindsay at The Wandering Reader, and she did a video that was a Man Booker reading wrap-up and predictions. I don't know if I worded that in the correct order or not, but basically that's what it was. And she was making an effort to read the shortlisted Man Booker Award finalists for this year, and she talks about what she read and what she thought and what she thinks the outcomes are going to be. And I thought that was very interesting. And I thought that was very good on her to read those because they are not necessarily the easiest reads. They're very heavy in content, and, you know, the Man Booker Prize is very much like literary fiction. So it takes a lot more thought. You can't just like breeze through it and, oh, that was great. They take a lot of thought to read them. So good on her for even reading them in the first place. And I just really liked the way that she did it. This next one is a little bit older as well. And this is actually one that I've watched multiple times because my kids ended up seeing it and they were obsessed with it. Kaylin wanted to watch it over and over and over again. This is a video from Jesse at Jesse the Reader, and he did this little fun video about 50 weird reading positions. And they are so funny, and each one has a name, and he's doing them, and it's so funny. He is a ball of laughter. I love him. And it was just, my girls were obsessed with it, so I've seen it a lot. Okay guys, that's going to be it for me today. So those are some of the videos that I've really been enjoying lately. I hope that you guys will go and check them out as well. I hope you guys find some new people to subscribe to if you haven't already. And if you guys have enjoyed any particular videos, let me know down below, and hopefully I can check them out too. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.